Zillow says your home is worth 500,000. Cool. So who's going to write you that check today? Nobody. Let's talk about why that number might be completely off. Zestimates are everywhere. They're convenient, they feel official, but they're also automated. And that can be a big problem when you're dealing with your biggest financial asset. I'm Bren Brewer, your favorite realtor, and today I'm breaking down why Zillow's estimate could be off by tens of thousands of dollars or more and what actually goes into pricing your home the right way. Zillow uses an AVM, an automated valuation model. It's a computer algorithm that looks at public records, recent sales, square footage, and location to come up with a number. Here's the catch. It's pulling information from a distance, and it has no idea what your house actually looks like. No idea if it's been updated or untouched. No idea if the neighbor's house sold in perfect condition or was a foreclosure. Zillow even admits it themselves. Zestimates are just a starting point. But if you're making real decisions like selling, refinancing, or planning for retirement, you need more than a guess. Let me give you some real examples. I've had sellers reach out because Zillow said their home was worth 420K, only to find out it was really closer to 480K after we factored in recent updates, school zoning, and high demand in their section of the neighborhood. I've also had the opposite. A home showed its estimate of 475, but it hadn't been touched in 25 years. No updates, an original roof, and some structural issues. We actually listed it at 410 and still had to negotiate with investor buyers. Those are real differences with real money left on the table or missed opportunities if you trust the wrong number. The biggest problem with Zestimates is this. They can't see what buyers see. The Zestimate doesn't know your house backs up to a green belt or a busy road. They don't know you've got brand new wood floors or outdated carpet. They don't know if you've remodeled the kitchen with 30,000 in upgrades or if the AC just went out. The Zestimate algorithm cannot walk through your home, but I can. And that matters because buyers don't buy based on math alone. They buy based on emotion. Layout, lighting, finishes, curb appeal, none of that is in the Zestimate formula. In a market like ours, Conroe, the Woodlands, and Spring, there are so many neighborhood level nuances that national algorithms miss. Some areas have huge swings in price from one street to the next. One side of a neighborhood might be zoned to a different school, or one section could have more updated homes while another hasn't been touched in years. Zillow doesn't know your house sits on one of the largest lots in the subdivision. It doesn't know about your sunroom, your pool, or your brand new fence. The most common mistake I see is homeowners are trying to price their home based on their estimate. When you overprice your home, even by 10 or 20,000, you lose that first wave of serious buyers. Showings will slow down, your home will sit, you may have to reduce later, and that hurts your negotiating power. Buyers start to wonder, what's wrong with it? And suddenly you're chasing the market instead of leading it. Pricing it right from the start is key, and that number comes from someone who knows the area and not a national website. When I help homeowners figure out what their home is worth, I don't rely on bots. I look at recent sales, yes, but I also factor in condition, upgrades, buyer demand, and timing. I walk the property, I know the builders, I know which floor plans are more desirable, and I know what homes in your neighborhood are actually selling for right now, not what the internet says they should be worth. So, should you look at your Zestimate? Sure, it's a fun starting point. But when it's time to make a real decision, especially one that involves six figures, don't rely on an algorithm that's never stepped foot in your home. Get a personalized valuation from someone who knows your street, your upgrades, your local market, and most importantly, how buyers will see your home. If you're ready for a home valuation, want someone to walk through your home, you can go to brenbrewer.com/home-valuation. It's free, it's fast, and it could make a huge difference in how much money you walk away with when you sell.